Hi, autoencoder is the purpose is to encode a string of data or an images into some numbers. So the purpose can be for uh, zipping, compression, or even security purposes. So the example here is going to show you this. If you look at all these images, so we want to encode these images, and then after that we want to restore them to make sure that they can restore in the almost the original situation. And so I'm going to run a jacket. Example is a jacket, and this so we have about 60,000 data, I suppose, and now I'm going to run this autoencoder using Python and in PyCharm. And the autoencoder, so before that you need to set the interpreter first to run the codes project interpreter and 3.5. Okay, and then you start to run the code. So we are using pandas, tensorflow, numpy, matplot to plot the encoder, and we encode into uh, the input layer is 784 neurons, which means maybe about 28 pixel by 28 pixel, and we are actually using 32 neurons in both the hidden layer to encode it. And then after that we want to look at we are using 20 epoch, see whether it's good enough to represent the original image. So let's run the program now, and this run the program now. And first thing what we are doing here is to look at the original image based on 784 pixel, and after that we compress to 32 and 32 neuron, 64 neuron, and this is the output. So this is how an encoder looks like. So encoder, a typical encoder, in terms of this neuron, this autoencoder. Let me get a picture of autoencoder while we wait for the so these are typical autoencoder picture. So we are encoding 64 neuron, 784 to 32. So this is the original picture. So this is in 32 pixel by 28 pixel by 28 pixel. And now we want to run the program, and we look at the epoch, and see the loss function is lesser and lesser, means more and more accurate from the original photo. And let me save this autoencoder picture also. So this example, so we have 784 here, 784 output. So we encode to 32 pixel. Then after that we decode it to 32 pixel. Here's the one. And let's see the output. See, it still look like a jacket. It's not that bad. So the epoch actually have I'm just running 20 epoch. So you run more epoch, you actually will have better diagram. So a 74 pixel can actually represent by 32 pixel, and that is the strength of this encoder, auto encoder. So we are using neural network, and so these are all the hidden layer, and we are using TensorFlow for that.